Hello, Miss, Ma'am, and Sir. At this moment, I want to share to you about my unforgettable moment in San Francisco. I went to San Francisco a year ago during the Lebaran holiday. I went to San Francisco with my parents. I went to San Francisco from Jakarta by EVA Air, departed from Soekarno-Hatta Airport, and arrived in San Francisco International Airport at 7 p.m. local time. After that, I started my adventure in San Francisco the next morning. The first place that I visited was the Golden Gate Park. The Golden Gate Park is a place where we can see the famous huge bridge in San Francisco. At the Golden Gate Park, I took some pictures with my parents, and so these are the pictures. My parents and I took a picture with the Golden Gate Bridge as the background. It's very beautiful to see the huge bridge and the beautiful blue bay. I bought some souvenirs from the shop there. I was very happy could go to the Golden Gate Park. The second place that I visited was Twin Peaks. At Twin Peaks, I could see the whole San Francisco city from a very high place, and the view is very beautiful. Here are the pictures. I was standing in front of a telescope to see houses, streets, vehicles in the busy San Francisco. It's very nice. I like it. The third place that I visited was Palace of Fine Arts. Palace of Fine Arts is a monumental structure in the middle of the city of San Francisco. It was built in 1915. Palace of Fine Arts stands near a beautiful lake. The lake is quite large. It's very nice to sit there by the lake and enjoy the whole view. The fourth place that I visited was San Francisco Bay. At San Francisco Bay, I visited Pier 39. At Pier 39, I had lunch at Hard Rock Cafe. After that, I went sightseeing. I saw some seals. Seals are beautiful animals. After that, I took a bay cruise and passed under the bridge. The most interesting part of the cruise was passed by the famous Alcatraz prison. It was the place where high-level criminals were jailed. High-level criminals were jailed at Alcatraz prison to avoid them from escaping the prison. The prison had high-quality guards, and the prison is in the middle of the bay. The bay has lots of sharks, and the water is very cold. After sightseeing around the Bay of San Francisco, I went back to the ground, and then I went back to my hotel and took a rest. The last place that I visited in San Francisco is San Francisco City Center. We can go sightseeing around the city center by San Francisco cable car. The cable cars begin their runs at 6 a.m. and continue until midnight. It's very fun. I passed through the famous Lombard Street. Lombard Street is very famous because it's very steep. After enjoying the cable car, my mom went shopping at some stores. I had lunch at a food court in the basement of one of the malls. That was my journey in San Francisco. San Francisco is an unforgettable city that I have ever visited. I hope one day I can go to San Francisco again with my family or my friends. Thank you for watching. Bye.